Hello, Rec187 and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as we continue with our France campaign we started in 1930. And as we rejoin the action, we are in the process of trying to win a war against Austro-Hungary and Russia. So far we've only been fighting against the Austro-Hungarians, and we had a large clash in the last episode where we sunk 2 of the Austro-Hungarian battleships. However, we did lose 1 of our own battleships to a flash fire, so it's not all going our own way. As we rejoin this episode, we've got a couple of missions in front of us. So it's a one-on-one with battle cruisers and a one-on-one with heavy cruisers. So that's where we're going to kick things off. So without any further ado, I'll hand you back over to the live Twitch audio. Let's see, she is rocking 27 knots, 13-inch armor, 16.5-inch guns. We are significantly faster, significantly more armored, lighter guns. We have some 8-inch. No, he's a lot more 8. So yeah, he's much more heavily armed. 10 underwater torpedo shoots. That seems crazy. Okay. But we do have the ability to hopefully run away if we need to. The number reason you got UAD was for the shipbuilding in the campaign. It's just a bonus. Okay. Fair. Although I like an interesting aspect, I think, of shipbuilding is always the value proposition. And it's always the kind of quality over quantity. And that's probably somewhere where I think Ultimate Dreadnoughts might do a slightly better job than what do we call it? Rule waves. Where rule waves is just the way it's built. Quality is always the right answer. Although again, that in itself might change with the task force. Because in Rule Waves 1 and 2, the forces for any given battle are picked by what's called the battle generator. And so just because you have a 5-to-1 superiority in ship numbers doesn't mean you're going to end up with 5-to-1 superiority in the battle. Which makes sense, and it makes life interesting, because you get put in interesting situations. But then it also favours quality. Because the lowest you can have is 1 ship. So you want your kind of base unit to be as powerful as possible. But I'm hoping Railway 3 will tweak that with the task force, which then lets you group things together. But this does a better job of being able to have those larger fleets of cheaper ships. Similarly, most of your guns are rear facing. Okay, this is fine. I think what we want to do, try and get out in front of this chap. We can go down to kind of full speed, help our aim hopefully. We'll also help him hit us, unfortunately. C'est la vie. So the plan here is we try and get in front of and limit the number of guns he can bring to bear. Although we're getting pretty close, might curve off this way a little bit. Oh, we get hit by some of his big ones there. Our 14-inch, I think we must have hit by 16 at some point though. Was that torpedoes you were claiming to see? Well, let's change of course just in case. Okay, we've taken a few hits. We are a little bit on fire. That's okay, a little bit is manageable. Okay, what's going on over here? He's running just kind of parallel to us. Looks like he's had the worst of exchanges thus far. It would be good to close in a little bit to get our, make sure our kind of 8s and 8.4s are, or sorry, 8-inch guns are in the fight. In fact, his main armament, or his main secondaries, I believe, are... What are they? Show me your weaponry. Okay, you've got 2 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them. I thought you had loads of something. No. Just a good mix of everything. Alright. If it had, like, say, you know, 10 2-inch guns, for example, then the clear steer would be, well, let's get a range where we can bring our 4-inch guns to bear, but not his 2-inch. So currently we're facing his 16, his 8s, and his 7s, with just our 14 and our 8s. Okay. And then we've got 4 of them, 3 of them. So I think we've got much more tertiary guns. I think I'm going to try and close with this chap. That's one thing I find different about the ships you build in the Admiral Dreadnoughts, or UAD when you build compared to Rule of Waves, is generally you'll have, you know, primary and a secondary, primary caliber, a secondary caliber, and maybe you'll have a tertiary caliber on some of these things. Whereas here you seem to end up with, or the AI designs anyway, end up with lots and lots. Right, that's another random torpedo they fired off, it seems to be. Right, you go a bit faster. I'll get in front of them. I don't know if those are genuine torpedoes or if you can get false spots. It seems surprising he's launching at such a range, but then I suppose why not? He's got them. Apparently he has no ammo left. Yeah, that's to our advantage. The AI in UAD never got the uniform, got gun ammo, yeah. Yeah, it's true actually, a very realistic reason as to why you wouldn't have 1,000,000 different calibers. I never thought of that. Right, we're supposed to be like 8 knots faster than this thing, come on. Although if she's running, we'll also be inside track of a circle because of the edge. I have no idea where the transporters are going, but let's be honest, that's very much a secondary thought. So another reason we want to close is, as well as having lots and lots of these little guns, you get your torpedoes in action as well. You know, I would like to experience being on like one of these warships when they're firing the main cannon, the main guns. Be cool. Is our engine bust? No rudder. I've been on which one was it? Might have been HMS Manchester. Navy Family Day, so relative in the forces. They took it out to sea from just like a jaunt out from the port, and then they fire some concrete blocks into the sea. That's like a version of Duds, and then took us back in. That was it. It was alright. It was interesting to see and do. To like to see a live fire, I think would be cool, especially and probably from one of the older ships as well. I think would be more interesting, that kind of World War II era. But we can want a lot of things; they're never going to happen. You wouldn't want to be the quartermaster for any of the AI fleets. Yeah. Especially when you see... Are these all different? Yeah, these ones look... I don't know what slight difference between those two, but yeah. I need the 2.2 inch one. So 34, the 43 year. Alright, we've done a good job of just beating this guy down. I thought we were going to have a tougher time of it, to be perfectly honest, given his heavier armament, but we seem to have a more accurate ships. That could be we have the technological advantage, we could have crew advantage. Either way, 'tis good. So what I think I'll do is now the old drive-by. And by the way, this is ridiculous. I just realised how ridiculously close we got, which is slightly farcical. I can't remember what my speed is, but let's bring it all the way down so we can be sure to get these torpedoes away. We've slowed down quickly enough. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do it. Ah, piffle, you didn't do it. Alright, we'll speed up again. You want regenerating cheesecake? I have no idea what that comment's related to, but I agree. He's firing at me a little bit. His turrets aren't too badly knocked out. Oh, I'm annoyed I didn't slow down earlier. Coming into that turn. Right, speed up. You said you want a lot of things you can never have. I get you. Yeah, okay, that's a fair comment. Alright, now he's dead. Okay, we've just battered him down. It wasn't the result I was or the way I was expecting to go. But I'm happy with it. Now he's losing turrets, which of course loses his offensive capability. It's all going to be pretty sad times from. Yeah, let's go. See if we can slow it down. Somewhere it must show my actual speed. Yeah, 31. It does indeed show your actual speed. I want to see what speed we get to when he launches, if he launches. Oof. Hang on, we've got an ammo left. Did I use them or were they destroyed? Don't know, I'd have to check the log. Oh well. We're just going to have to do a Bismarck on her. And just batter her into submission long after she's clearly dead. Alright. Then I suppose we might have to... Do we have to go find the transports? Or will we just end the battle? I'm not sure. They've probably sailed quite far away. I would if I was them. Stubborn shit. What I want to know is who's still on this ship, right? Firing back at this point. Who's got that strong a sense of duty? You think, yeah, I'll stick around and try and get something a weird angle when my gun shoots. Fight her till she sinks, indeed. Oh, watch him get a critical hit before she sinks and blow up your ship. Oh, grass thing. I can't believe you even suggested that. That would be terrifying. I'm hopeful. Well, her 16 inches are out. She's got some 8s who are having trouble because of the angle. Okay, she can't actually shoot anything now. Surrender due to high casualty. I've not seen that one before. Cool. Huzzah! Victory. We didn't see any transports, but who cares? Good. Hey! They desperately ask to sign a peace treaty. Oh, we've got war with Russia going on, so I'm going to say sure. Why not? What do I get out of it? Okay. I'm pretty sure I just said I'd sign a peace treaty. Maybe it's at the end of the turn. You can take land from peace treaties. So in last time we played on Hungary and we took like a bunch of North Africa from France. I don't know if there's like protected home areas. So you might find that it doesn't matter how well you beat them up, you can't take Croatia from them. But maybe Montenegro? I don't know. But then they don't have any like colonies and stuff for us to steal. So it may end up just being like war reps. We shall find out after this fight. Oh, the Suffering, the hero, against the Helgoland. We have 12. We get 12. So we have more guns of a higher caliber, and we have more armor and more speed. I remember those before. I don't know what you're building your ships out of, Austro-Hungary, but it's not sensible. But that makes sense. You are the man of Europe. Okay, let's go. We've offered you a peace treaty. You said yes, and maintained to sink their ships. Well, you know, there's always that last fight after the peace treaty is signed. You're head admiral, and sometimes the rest of the government chooses to keep fighting or not. It's more of a possibility for peace. Okay. I mean, I'm very used to that system in Rule Waves. It's usually not put so explicitly. It's more framed as they ask your opinion rather than a yes or no, but it's okay. Yeah, it's the same. Cool. Oh well. So apparently the hawkish elements of the French government are like, nah, man. Let's keep going. So this should be relatively straightforward, I think. I mean, there's going to be a little bit element of who gets luck on the hits. So the odds are definitely in our favour. Bigger armour, bigger bullets. But it just comes down to, you could get lucky. Well, it's not looking to start that way from. And these crew are presumably pretty good. So 19% crew training. I'm interested to see what kind of level they're at. Having now fought a couple of good fights. That is one advantage of trying to sink as many of your enemy ships as you can. Their crews don't get to scale up. Bear away slightly to make sure we've got more of a broadside open up to it. Oh, he tried a cheeky long range, did he? Oh, actually that was quite the spread. Oh, almost got me there. Alright, let's try and get out in front of him before he reloads. Oh, apparently we launched as well, did we? We're entering the crazy range of naval torpedoes. I did, yes. I don't know when, I don't know where they've gone, but we fired them. Oh! Oh! Missed. Okay, he has expended all. He must have been hit because he had like 40 torpedoes a minute ago. Either that or he's incredibly quick at launching them. But no. Okay, that's good. So we now don't have a torpedo threat from him. The engine's a bit damaged. Let us close in, and maybe we'll try and slow down a little bit and get a underwater tube away, because these are our, what do you call it, surface ones. And then we've got another one, so let's try start slowing down. Or never mind. Easy peasy. Seems like a waste. Yeah. Yeah, well. That was straightforward. Alright. Apparently there's no peace. We've still got a pretty healthy force here that could cause some problems. Our force out here is a bit smaller. We do have a bigger one somewhere here. Why don't you guys join up? Unless, are you the one moved from too long? No, it's fine. Where's my Rusky fighters? They're there. That's fine. Let's merge our fleets up a little bit. Good. Hey, peace. Did we get anything? Okay, so here's what we can get. Minor victory. So we can apparently take their ships, and that is it. Okay. We have 140 million if we want to guess. I have no idea if these are any good. I'm tempted just to like not take them. And hopefully we'll get the money. Or at least not the money if we... a boost to our economy. Although I feel like we should take a prize. Screw their crappy ships, keep the cash. Yeah, that's fair. Wise head, yeah, alright. A sensible outcome. Yes, you can take some provinces, but I'm guessing you can't take any of the 3 home islands they're counted as. Okay, relations with German Empire reach a point where an alliance seemed possible. Ooh. Interesting. What do we think? Do we want to be friends with Germany, or do we want to keep them, or do we want to have eventual war with Germany? Now, Germany and Britain should fall out, because we were on the kind of historic tensions. Yeah, AH, yeah, anything from land-wise. Makes sense. It would cost a bunch of money. We just got a bunch of money, but we could become best buds. We have no unrest. What? I don't understand why signing an alliance causes unrest in your country. I get why it costs you money. Minus 2% naval budget. I don't like that. Maybe it's good kind of game balance. I like the fact they take a bunch of money away from you and money going forward away from you. So maybe a good offset to having their fleet. I'm tempted to keep on the no. Stick with our traditional allies. Okay, and either through ambivalence or delay, I've had no other responses in the chats. Let's go for it. We will keep with them. Oh, okay. It's fine. They're spending all their money, and we've got better torpedoes. Beautiful. Alright, we've got a little bit of time left. I would like to... Why are you showing us red? I would like to get into fight with the Russians at some point. Don't know where. I don't know where their ships are. They all up here? The hell are Russian ships? Okay, well, theoretically it says they're sending a fleet up this direction. Not sure. World politics, how are we looking? Just quick check. Okay, war with Russia. Oh, we're fine with Germany. That's not a problem. We're close to being allied with Britain. Japan doesn't like us. Okay, speaking of Russia, anyone else we're going to dogpile in on them? Britain might. They're the closest to come in. Okay. It's all well and good, but I need to find their fleet so I can find them. Simply kill everyone that doesn't like us. It's a bold take on things. Certainly effective. The British Empire has offered, oh my god, you want how much money? 521 million. Yeah, I'm tempted to say no because you're too expensive. Let's say no. We'll keep on good terms with you, but not $500 million worth of good terms. And besides, we can still end up on the war against a common enemy, even if. Ah, there's ships there. Is that your entire fleet? That's your entire fleet. They put it in one task force. Even if we're not official allies. Well, this is annoying because you are 2 battle cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers, 4 lights. Not enough to take on that Doomstack, which is a little bit frustrating. Oh, our lights have finished. Nice. The Russians don't have a Western fleet. No, they did, and then they brought everything round to Vladivostok. They're just sitting there. We can get a lot of money, or give it to social programs. That is a lot of money. I have 0 unrest. So, thanks. I'm $1 billion. Feel pretty good about that. So I do want to kind of, I'm a little bit over, poke the bear a little bit, see if we can get a small engagement. You guys are repairing. Why are you repairing? Okay, do you know what we're doing? Send out just you guys on like a raid. See if we can't provoke some kind of response that isn't their entire fleet. I don't really want to send my entire fleet halfway around the world. Oh god, just like cruise subs dotted everywhere. It's 300,000 tons. Let's see if we can't stack a fleet. When you guys move into Nice, there's no need for you to be at sea. And we'll move the guys from La Rochelle round to Nice as well. Can't because you're repairing, that's fair enough. And I know I'll sort my submarines, but I'll do it later because it feels like admin for just now. I'm making so much money, it's frightening. I think we need new battleships, probably. I was hoping to get into one more scuffle because it's just about time for me to stop. I'd like to go out with a bang and not a whimper. Who's coming? You coming? All of you coming? Really? You guys are really slow. If you come and fight me all, I'm just going to run away. That's why I took my battle cruisers, because they're fast. Okay, sure. I'll be friends with... Shit. Ah! Okay, this is good. We're not facing their full fleet. I'll absolutely take this fight. Hopefully we can sink the Stavropol, which is, what's your speed? 27? That's very slow. Your armor's 12 inches, but you do have 17.5-inch guns. Okay. So just don't get hit and we'll be fine. We are enemy spotted in the northeast. Go, go! Why am I limited to 6 knots? Is it like terrible weather or something? Show me what's going on. Division max speed 60 knots. Why? Weather calm, smooth, okay. I am confused. Maybe one of my BCs are really poorly made. Ooh. Over low on fuel. I mean maybe, but they've just come out of port. Granted, that base was slightly oversupplied. That seems to think it's perfectly okay there. The Montcalm? Yes. What if I said to you to break out? Year 16, year 24. Which is still miles below your design. Okay, this is an odd one. I mean, obviously there will be a reason. I just don't know what it is. It must be fuel quality. It could be fuel. I mean, we did sail all the way around the world, and then we didn't stay in the port. We were in port for what, 1 turn. I just wish it would tell me. Okay. I'm going to go for a slow battle, apparently. Actually, I'm going to bring you down to 16 as well. So the issue we're going to have here is that a ship travelling at 16 knots is infinitely easier to hit than a ship travelling at like 20. Duk duk. So we may find ourselves on the wrong end of 17.5-inch shells. He also may just run away from us. So let's get ourselves cutting across his front. Ruby sauce. Charge in, my beauties. Are you mainly rear-facing turrets? You are. Okay, we'll have to be cognizant of that. So that's a... what do you call it? Mine has gone blank. Plunging fire, that's the one, because it's hitting our deck. Partial penetration on our deck there. Sometimes that one hit the belt, but yeah. Alright, you're going to speed up. We're going to take the fight to this chap. This is not the trap it was supposed to be. Oh, that was a good hit. The Montcalm. Calmly trudging away at 16 knots. Oh wow, that was a really good hit. It's caused some serious flooding. Wow, this guy's in serious trouble. I was overused to the word serious. Yeah. Huge flooding in the front of his ship. Nice. That's a really stubby looking battle cruiser. Okay, we need to stop hitting the same part. So obviously once the compartment's flooded, it can't flood again. So even if we say hit that front bit with another shell or another torpedo, we don't get any more flooding. Get more good hits in. Sure there's a place where it tells you their actual speed, and I cannot for the life of me remember where it is. Or at least their estimated speed. Tabs at the top of the screen. When you expand them. Oh. Aha! Good man, thank you very much. 12 knots, perfect. Fuel 93%. Can I see my own fuel? Fuel low. Fuel low. Okay, it does tell you. So I guess that's what's causing our problems. The more you know. Good stuff. Thankfully, it hasn't held us back. There needs to be a more obvious way to see ships' current speeds. I don't know why they just don't, like, stick up here. There's loads of room. Just after that. There you go, current speed. Because that's, like, a crucial piece of information. And the Richelieu is doing some fantastic work here. Flooding if you're below deck, on fire if you're above them. An unpleasant place to be. Everything's on fire, indeed. All we need is a little meme of a dog sitting here going, this is fine. Poor thing. Since she's not moving, how about you go aggressive in your torpedoes and maybe we'll get one away. Where's your underwater arm there? I'm not sure she's going to last, to be quite honest, but you never know. She's actually moving again. Give her due, she's taking a great deal of punishment with gusto. Okay. 22 knots, it must be slow enough for underwater torpedoes. Maybe? On a stationary target at 1.4 kilometers, it seems pretty ideal. I'll try and slow you down again in case that's a problem, but no, if they've launched, she's launched. There they go. Are you gonna miss? Well, that one looks like it's just gone wonky, actually. Fair play. Torpedoes aren't perfect, I suppose. Now, we really need to hit at the front. Nicely, because that would nicely balance out the flooding and send her under. Although it looks like we could end up hitting her deck with the torpedo. not gonna lie, the fire effects are much better than the water geyser effects. I feel like we could give those a little bit more room. Okay. Alright, maximum speed. Where's our slow boat? There we go. This is some ridiculous survivability. Come on, man, give it up. Oh, Russians know when they're beat. I genuinely don't know how it's not sinking Grasswing. Oh. Well, we've stopped firing. Oh, just it was a coffee break. There we go. Wow, that was ridiculous. T-Tim, yeah, got the priorities. Okay, good. Good result. Never in doubt. Well, a little bit in doubt, because we had no fuel. And that's where we're going to bring this episode and this stream to a close. So a pretty good start to the campaign. I've got a nice quick war against Austro-Hungary, not that we got too much out of it. And we've positioned ourselves well to take the fight to Russia. Although we are going to have to see what we're going to do about the large kind of doom stack they've built up. In other news, I did notice the game sounds were actually pretty loud when we were zoomed very close into the ship models during the combat. So I'll make a tweak to them next time so it's not quite so deafening booms and bangs. Otherwise, if you're interested in catching this live, then it will be up on Twitch on the Monday after this video goes live, 8 PM GMT. If you're interested, come along. Otherwise, they'll be on YouTube as per usual. I do hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio!